morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you guys are all well. I've got this device in today. It's a Samsung T500, and it has a charging issue. So I'll show you what's going on. It is fully charged because I managed to charge it by keeping a little screwdriver underneath the port, and that sort of shows that it's fine. As you can see, it's coming on. But as soon as I let go, it goes off. So I've got a meter here that tells you, or tells us, if it's pulling any power. So as you can see, as soon as I move it down, it goes off. I pull it up towards me, it starts charging, as you can see. So the issue is obviously with the charging port. So what we're going to do now is remove the glass, because the port's here and there's no way of getting the back end off of these devices. You have to go from front to back. So I've got myself a heat mat here. You may not have one, chances are probably you haven't got one. If you do have one, great. If you haven't, then what you could do is use a hairdryer and do it very, very slowly. So I'll show you the way I'm going to take this device apart. First of all, switch the heat mat on. You can get one from the link below. I think they're about £60, something like that, from Amazon. You might be able to get one cheaper somewhere else, but this brand is pretty good. It's Sunshine. And yeah, so I'm going to heat that up to 80 degrees, and I'm going to leave the device on there for about 5 to 7 minutes, make sure it's cooking correctly, and then I'll show you how to take the glass off. But what you're going to need for this is a bit of alcohol, IPA. You need a very thin piece of plastic, a bit flexible, and to start off with, a thin bit of metal, which is like an opening tool. You can get one from the link below as well. You can get everything from the links below, actually, apart from this thing. These just come with well, the camera glass protectors. So when we replace the camera glasses on some of these iPhones, they come with this plastic thing to get it off, so we just use them to remove things. Pretty good, actually. Right, okay, so I'll come back in a few minutes. Right, guys, yeah, heat-proof glove would be nice as well. Right, okay, so let's see if we can get this glass off without breaking it. That's what we need to do. So ideally we need to know whereabouts the flex cables are on the LCD. So I'm going to switch that one for a bit. So I'm just going to go onto eBay. So just search for T500 LCD, and we'll see whereabouts it is. Okay, so the flex on these are, let's have a look. So we've got the camera, so the screen's that way, it comes out, the flex is there. So we kind of want to avoid this area because that's where all the circuitry is. So ideally we should start from a different part of the screen. So move that out of the way. I'm going to start at this end, because if we can get this part out, then it will just pop up towards us, right? So let's have a look. This is not the best one. This one's got a bit of a kink on there, but we'll give it a go. I'm just going to squeeze this bit of metal in there so it just lifts off a bit of the glass. I'm just going to glide through. Okay. I'm going to put a plastic piece in there. Now, if your device is actually working, I'd highly recommend you just switch it on, because that way you can see where you're not getting too close to the LCD, because you'll see a blue tinge if you get too close, and that means you're in trouble. You could crack it, so be very careful. And as you can see, it's breaking up quite nicely. Okay, so let's go all the way around. Put alcohol onto the plastic glider tool as you're going along, because that will break up any bonding really well. Trust me, alcohol is your best friend. Okay, don't put too much in, because can you see I'm getting so close to the screen, it's kind of flickering. Be very careful. Wow, now that screen is damaged now. Oh, it's got a bit of a tinge in it. It might be okay. Like when it cools down, it might be okay. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Okay, so there is an issue there. I'm not happy with that side at all. So I'm going to try and push the glass off. Okay, and I want to get behind the screen. So now I'm getting behind the screen. There's a gap there. I can just get behind it. I know there's nothing else there, so I'm going to get behind it and just break the bonding down, and as you can see, it's coming off quite easily. Oops, drop the device. I'm sure it's okay, it's survived. Okay, if you look down there, there's nothing behind the screen now, so we can literally, let's see if I can do it from this side so you can see it. I'm getting behind the screen now. Okay, be very, very careful. I'm just going to put a bit of alcohol so it runs down the frame, and as you can see, look how easy that's coming off. Okay, I have made a mistake. So the actual LCD flexes and everything is on this side. It should have been, yeah, should have been the other side. I should have opened it from. Never mind, but we still managed to get it off. But if I had gone any deeper, I would have damaged some of these parts behind here. Okay, so let's do this side now. See, the beauty about watching some of these videos, tutorials, you've got the benefit of pausing, going back and then going forward, whereas I haven't got that facility. I just have to give it a go. I did have a look, obviously, at the screen, so that was a good thing. Had I not known, then I would have been a lot more careful when opening the device. Again, if you haven't got a heat pad, you're not going to get one. Just get a hairdryer and heat up you know, a few inches at a time, and then get some small plastic cards, and as you're going along, just place them so they do like this. For example, let's say you've got a plastic card there, you can put one there as you're going along, so it doesn't reattach or rebond itself, because the bonding is very strong. It will rebond itself, and then you're going around doing it again. Also lift the LCD up. Now I need to just get my little screwdriver. Right, okay, so the first thing to do is remove the battery. Obviously the device is still on, isn't it? Get a little tray to put your screws into. You don't want to lose any plates, any screws or anything. You will be in big trouble. Okay, get a little plastic tool just to remove the battery connector, like so. Get your finger on the power button to just drain power from the board. Okay, and undo the LCD flex connector. Now the new screen, sorry, we're not putting a screen on. Yeah. If you are doing a screen, it's the same sort of thing, really. This is the way you remove the screen. Okay, and also if you are putting a new screen on, then the new screen may not come with a flex cable, so you do have to just take this flex off. There is a door on the flex connector. Lift that door up and then pull the flex cable out. Okay, so that's that. Now what we need to do is remove the charging socket, which is under this metal plate. There's probably about 12 screws or whatever it is. So yeah, get a little screwdriver. Again, there's links below for all these little things. Okay, as you can see, the charging board is just there. So lift off the flex. And just pop. It's probably bonded down somewhere, so we're just going to remove it. Careful you don't damage any flexes when you're doing this. Okay, yeah, so there's a bit of a sticky pad just there. Okay, I'll have a quick look. I mean, if I can repair this socket, then I probably would. Look in my stash of parts. I don't think I've got that particular part in stock. So I'm going to order one from my supplier. I might be here in a couple of days, so we'll do it on the next delivery that we get, and then we'll finish off the rest of the video then. So I'll see you then. Right guys, so the part has arrived, which is just here. Now you can buy these from the link below from my eBay page. So yeah, let's get into this, shall we? Let's get everything out of my tray. I like to keep everything organised so nothing goes missing. So let's see. Oh, I've got quite a few of them. So yeah, there's one there as well. It also comes with the sticky part, which we need to bond it down, as you can see there. So let's put it into position. And it will fit perfectly. Okay, and there you go. Now the first thing I want to do before doing anything else to this device is make sure it actually charges. So I'm just going to get my charging cable and plug it into my socket, which is just over here. I'm going to plug in the screen just so we can see what's happening with the charging. The good thing about this device is plenty of space, you know, to work with, no stress. Okay, that goes in there. Just going to make sure that it doesn't move. I'm just going to hold it while because there's no screws, and just going to plug it in. And as you can see, we have, there you go, a working or a charging Samsung T500. Actually, I've got another one to do after this. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it had some charge in it, but as you can see, I'm just moving it slightly. So that was our issue. Okay, so I'm going to put this device back together now. Now, what are we going to do to put it back together? How are we going to seal it back up? Well, I'll show you. Right, so the first thing is we're going to remove the flex cable, battery first, and then the screen. Okay, so this device already has some of the old bonding, which I like to keep because it seems to be quite spongy, and that helps the screen just have some sort of cushioning, you know, if it was to drop or anything. And if there's any excess that you think, you know, it's going to get in the way, you can just remove it and just cut it off. But I do like to keep whatever's there. It is not going to harm it in any way. It's not going to make a mess of the repair. Just have a look around. There's no lumps anywhere on the edges. If there is, you just, like I said, you can remove them. There's one just there. I don't like the look of that one, so we'll get rid of that one. Okay. There you go. So yes, now we're going to put the screws back together. I mean, it's basically the reverse of what you've seen earlier, but I'll continue with the video and make sure that we do things properly. So we'll make sure we put it back like so. Make sure things are all good here, nice and tight. Yep, no issues there whatsoever. Well, see, because I had all these, this bracket in the boxes of screws, the speakers have attracted all the screws because of the magnets in the speakers. So that's why I couldn't push it down. Okay, what did we forget? We forgot to put this on, didn't we? So right, let's take it off again. Take that off. And obviously the stickiness is going to have to be still sticky though, that's fine. I always struggle with how to put these back together, you know. Always these okay, oh, I didn't struggle this time, so very good. I think that's to keep it sealed, watertight, I don't know what it's for. But if that's the case, I think it'll do much good, is it really? Right, now what we need to do is, I've got this this bonding glue, and it's called well, T900S. Again, there should be some in the links below. You can get it, it's pretty good. I use it for all the tablets actually, to seal them up again. And we just go around. Oh, I've not got enough in here, let's have a look. Yeah. Right, we'll give that a couple of minutes to cure, and then we put it all back together. Right, that should have cured by now. A little bit, not too much. Just put the actual LCD, line it up with the edge. It goes that way. Yep. There you go, guys. You just repaired your Samsung T510. Please like and subscribe. It helps me to create more content, keep us more enthusiastic about doing more content. So yeah, appreciate a like and subscribe. Thank you. Now the other thing as well actually is, what you need to do is the edges, you need to just push them. If you haven't got clamps that I'm going to use shortly, I've got clamps that clamp it down tight. Just use some sellotape, you know, get some tape, go around and make sure it's put it on the glass first and go around tight, and that'll push, keep it down flat. Okay, just do that, and you know, job done. Do it around all the edges. Do it like here. Put 5 on the longer ends and a couple on the other ends. And that's it. But as you can see, that's all done now. What I'm going to do now is just give the screen a quick blast with a bit of screen cleaner. And we are done. Okay.